You reach for your coffee cup one morning and notice it. Your hand is trembling. Just a little at first. Then a bit more when you try to button your shirt or write a note. You tell yourself it's nothing, just part of getting older. But deep down, a quiet worry starts to grow. What if this is the beginning of something that slowly takes away the simple things you love? The ability to hold a grandchild's hand steady, pour tea without spilling, or sign your name with confidence. If you are over 50 and your hands have started shaking more than they used to, you are not alone. And you do not have to accept it as normal aging. Today we are going to talk about why this happens and what you can gently do to support steadier hands and protect the independence you value so much. It often begins so quietly. You might spill a few drops when pouring water. Your handwriting looks a little less neat. Holding a fork at dinner feels less steady. Many people brush it off for months or even years. They think, this is just what happens when we get older. But research suggests that noticeable hand tremors after 50 are frequently linked to something called essential tremor. It is the most common movement-related issue in older adults, and it tends to become more noticeable as the years go by. Why does it show up more after 50? As we age, the way certain parts of the brain communicate with the muscles can change. For some people, there is a family history that makes it more likely. Everyday things like stress, poor sleep, caffeine, or fatigue can make the shaking more obvious. The concern many seniors feel is real. If the trembling slowly increases, it can start to interfere with the activities that make life feel full and independent. But that is not the most surprising part. Many older adults never mention the shaking to their doctor because they assume it is just aging. They begin to avoid certain tasks. They feel self-conscious eating in public or writing checks. Little by little, confidence fades, and the fear of becoming less independent grows. That quiet worry can sit in the back of the mind. Will I still be able to take care of myself the way I want to? Few seniors realize how common this is. The shaking usually appears when you are using your hands, reaching, holding, or writing. It is often called an action tremor. It may be more noticeable on one side. Sometimes the head or voice can be mildly affected too. Unlike some other conditions, this type of tremor tends to show up during movement rather than when the hands are completely at rest. And this is where many people make a mistake. They simply try to live with it and hope it stays mild. Yet small daily habits may support better control and help you feel more confident. Research suggests that reducing caffeine can make a noticeable difference for some people because stimulants often increase the tremor. Managing stress through simple breathing or short walks may also help, since tension tends to amplify the shaking. What happened next in studies surprised many researchers. People who paid attention to sleep, hydration, and gentle movement often reported feeling steadier in daily tasks. Staying well hydrated supports overall nerve and muscle function. A pattern of eating that includes leafy greens, nuts, and foods rich in healthy fats has been linked in some research to better support for the nervous system as we age. Light hand and wrist exercises, such as slowly squeezing a soft ball or practicing controlled finger movements, may help maintain strength and coordination. You do not need complicated routines. Even short sessions of gentle movement like Tai Chi or simple stretching can support balance, calm the mind, and improve the connection between brain and body. Some people find that using slightly heavier utensils or adding a light wrist weight during certain tasks makes the tremor less disruptive in the moment. The encouraging truth is this: taking these steps early does more than support your hands. It can give you greater energy, better rest, and the confidence to keep doing the things that matter. Imagine sitting with family without worrying about a shaky cup. Imagine writing a letter or holding a loved one's hand with more steadiness. These everyday moments are worth protecting. Of course, every person is different. If the shaking is new, getting worse, or coming with other changes, it is wise to speak with your doctor. They can help rule out other possible causes and guide you safely. In the meantime, the gentle habits we talked about are within reach for most people and may offer meaningful support. You deserve to age with strength and dignity. Your body has carried you this far, and it still responds to care. Starting with small, consistent steps today can help you keep the independence and connection you value most. Thank you for spending this time with me and for caring about your healthy aging journey. If this conversation helped you feel more hopeful or gave you something useful to try, please give the video a like, subscribe to Healthy Aging Signals, and click the bell so you never miss new videos made for people over 50. Share this with a friend or family member who might need the same reassurance. You could be offering them quiet encouragement at exactly the right moment. You are not powerless. One gentle choice at a time can support steadier hands and a fuller life. Stay hopeful, stay active, and keep choosing the habits that help you feel strong. I will be right here with more trusted information for healthy aging. Take care of yourself.